Hi guys, I'm Takira. Welcome back to my channel. As you guys saw in the title, I am going to be doing the fragrance collection tag, and this tag was created by Joss Jane here on YouTube. She is another fragrance YouTuber and she's super sweet. I'll have her video linked down in the description box for you guys to check out once you are done here. But I was tagged to do this video by Simply Shaughnessy and Perfume Lover 80. I love them and I'll have both of their videos linked down in my description box as well for you guys to go check out once you're done here. So we're just gonna go ahead and jump right in. There are 13 questions here, so I'm gonna try to go as fast as possible, but y'all know I'm long-winded. I'm gonna try. just work with me. Also, it's storming here, so if you guys hear rain, thundering, lightning, that would be why. Anyway, the first question is, what is the newest fragrance in your collection? And if I'm looking down, I'm looking at my phone because I have questions in my phone and all that good stuff. So the newest fragrance in my collection is Angel Muse Eau de Toilette by Mugler. Here's what that looks like. Y'all, I'm obsessed with this. This was a Maria made me buy. Maria as in it's MJ here on YouTube. She was talking about this. I don't even know what she said to make me buy it, but her just mentioning that she's wearing something that she likes, it makes me want it. So that's pretty much what happened with this one. And if you guys have smelled the Angel Muse Eau de Parfum, this smells really similar to it to me, but it smells like a more bright, more fruity version of that one. It has a passion fruit note and it's pretty prominent to my nose. To me, this smells like passion fruit dipped in milk chocolate on a bed of patchouli. So you still get the patchouli in this one, and it's that dirty patchouli. And when I say dirty, I don't mean like BO dirt, I mean like wet soil. So when I say dirty, I mean like literal dirt. So to me, this smells earthy and I love it. It's more mellow than the original EDP as well, so it's not as heavy, which I feel makes it more daytime appropriate and more heat appropriate. I feel like this version can be worn year round. It's still sweet, but yeah, I think it's just a more wearable, lighter version of the original Eau de Parfum. So yeah, that is my newest perfume in my collection, and that is Angel Muse Eau de Toilette by Mugler. So the second question is, what is the oldest fragrance in your collection? And my oldest fragrance is Ed Hardy by Christian Audigier. I can't pronounce his last name, but here's what it looks like. I think I've had this particular bottle since I was in college, and I feel like my early years in college, which was a while ago. I graduated college in 2016, but yeah, so I feel like I've had this since maybe 2011, 2012. But yeah, it's just a sweet, fruity. It doesn't smell like an immature fruity scent in my opinion. But yeah, this was my signature scent in high school when I first started getting really into perfume. This was my signature scent. I wore it all the time, and so it went into college with me. This one did, and then I started finding out about other stuff and stop reaching for it. As you can see, it's almost empty, so I definitely wore it. But yeah, this is the oldest one in my collection, and based off of my own math, I guess it's been what did I say, 2012? So it's been 8 years since I first purchased this one. So yeah, that is Ed Hardy. So the third question is, what is the most expensive fragrance in your collection? And I don't really buy a whole lot of expensive perfumes, but my most expensive one to date, retail value wise, is Van Cleef & Arpels Orchidee Vanille. Here's what that looks like. Y'all have already seen this on my channel before. But yeah, this fragrance retails for $210. I didn't pay that for this. I wouldn't pay that for this, but that's what it retails for. So technically, I guess it's my most expensive fragrance. But yeah, like I said, it's a semi-sweet vanilla extract fragrance. It's powdery, almost like that makeup powder type scent. But yeah, I think I told you guys it's like a powdered vanilla extract scent to me, and that's what it smells like. So yeah, that is my most expensive fragrance in my collection. Number 4 is, what is the most affordable fragrance in your collection? And for that one, I have Jovan White Musk. That's what that looks like. And I feel like I paid $8 for this on FragranceNet, if I'm not mistaken. And it's literally what what the name says. It's a white musk perfume. This personally to me smells like something that my mama would enjoy. That's not to say it smells mature or anything, but this smells like her type of fragrance. The muskiness is like a clean musk. It smells almost like soap, like ivory soap to me, if y'all smell that. I feel like this will make a great gem scent because of how clean it smells. But yeah, this is my most inexpensive fragrance in my collection. Number 5 is what is your favorite easy reach? And you guys have seen this in my last fragrance video. And my favorite easy reach is my Dylan Blue Fancy Combo. I talked about it in that video. Like I said in that video, it smells like caramel apple, and I found out about this combination through my girl Maria, or it's MJ here on YouTube, and I love it. Like I said in that video, this is a combination I could just throw on and know I smell good. Like I really don't even have to think about it. So yeah, favorite easy reach. Number 6 is what is your favorite bottle design from your collection? And my favorite bottle design, y'all know I like gaudy bottles, first of all, so don't judge me. But my favorite bottle design is by Pepe Jeans London, and this is for her. Pepe Jeans for her. That's what that looks like. Isn't it pretty, y'all? Yes, it's gaudy. It looks like a martini glass, but I think it's super pretty. Yeah, this was really inexpensive as well. I think it was like $20. I purchased this because it was in Soaky London's video where she talked about marshmallow scents. I had heard Gabby Loves Perfumes here on YouTube talking about this perfume, but she said it smelled like pina coladas. So I didn't really want it at that time. I like pina coladas though, but it wasn't like, oh, I need this. But then when I heard Soaky talking about it in her marshmallow video, I was like, oh, it has a marshmallow note, you say. I told you guys I was on the marshmallow kick a while back, so that's what really got me intrigued. And so I figured, you know, even if it does smell like a pina colada, I'd be okay with it. But I really bought it for the marshmallow note. People on Fragrantica could say it smelled like a pina colada as well, and I can see why they say that. To me, this is like a milky, creamy, a fruity cocktail type scent. It has a vodka note in it, and you can definitely tell it's like a bit boozy. To me, it smells more like a coconut colada. No pineapple to me, because I don't really smell pineapple. But yeah, it's really inexpensive and it's nice. So that's my favorite bottle design. So pretty. Question number 7 is what is your smallest bottle in your collection? My smallest bottle is this little baby here, and this is Vanilla Fields by Cody. As you can see, it's tiny. I think it's 15 mils. No, it's an 11 mil bottle. And this is just a sweet, powdery vanilla fragrance. It smells almost vintage to me, but it's really nice. I like to sleep in this fragrance. I think it's a nice bedtime scent. So yeah, Vanilla Fields is my smallest bottle. It's a little baby. Number 8 is what is your biggest bottle of fragrance? And I took that to mean like mass wise, not so much how much fragrance is in the bottle, but literally like heaviness and, you know, how big the bottle is. So my choice is Mauboussin Pour Elle. Is that the name of this? Oh, Mauboussin Elixir Pour Elle. I think it's Mauboussin. I've heard other people pronounce it like that. I really don't know how it's pronounced, but you know, that's what I've heard and I like that. But that's what it looks like. And this thing, first of all, it's heavy. This thing has some weight to it. And the bottle takes up quite a bit of space too. Like literally takes up half of my face. But this fragrance smells very similar to La Vie Belle by Lancome, but for a fraction of the price. This fragrance is more mellow. I smell patchouli initially, even though it doesn't have a patchouli note. I smell it at the first spray, but it's a brighter, fresher, more fruity, more mellow version of La Vie Belle in my opinion. So if you like La Vie Belle, you'll like this. If La Vie Belle is too intense for you, I think you'll enjoy this, because y'all know La Vie Belle is a little bit too much for me. It makes me feel nauseous and gives me a headache. This one does not do that, but it smells really similar to La Vie Belle. So I really do enjoy wearing this. And I picked this up because of Gabby Loves Perfume here on YouTube. She was raving about this in a few videos, and I went looking for it and couldn't find it. I guess I was spelling it wrong because it just would not pop up. And then I saw my boo Cans here on YouTube, Queen Cans. She brought it up in one of her videos, and she had it in her description box, so I was able to finally find it, and I'm glad I was. It doesn't last anywhere near as long as La Vie Belle, so don't expect that. On me, it doesn't last all that long at all, but it's so inexpensive I don't mind respraying. Like, it lasted on me for a good like 3 hours, and I smelled it for the majority of that time, so it was projecting pretty well. I'd say moderate projection, but yeah, after that time it was gone. Even if I stuck my nose to the spot where I sprayed it, it wasn't there. But I do really enjoy this. So yeah, that is my biggest bottle in my collection, and that is my Busan Elixir Pour Elle. So number 9 is, which of your fragrances has the best memory associations for you? Honestly, I don't really have a fragrance that I feel has a particular memory associated with it. But for this pick, I just went ahead and went with Ed Hardy once again, because this was the fragrance that started my love for perfumes, I guess you could say. For that reason, it'll always have a special place in my heart, because this was the one fragrance that made me fall in love with fragrance. So question number 10, which fragrance was worth the hype? For that one, I could have picked several, but I decided to go with this one because I feel like it was the most worth the hype. And the fragrance I'm talking about is Angel Muse Eau de Parfum by Mugler. That looks like. This is a cocoa powder and patchouli fragrance. That's literally all I get from this. Y'all know I'm not a huge fan of patchouli, but I like it in the Muses. I like it in the EDP and the EDT. I feel like chocolate and patchouli go really well together for some reason. Like that earthiness along with chocolate. Yeah, the performance on this is great. This is a great bedtime scent. I love sleeping in this. I just feel so warm and cozy when I sleep in it. And it's great for fall, winter too. This almost made my last video, but it got beat out by my other choices. So I still love it though. And I think it was worth the hype, because I blind bought this just randomly in TJ Maxx. And it was due to the hype that I blind bought it. So yeah. Angel Muse EDP. So question number 11 is, which fragrance wasn't worth the hype? I don't like saying what was not worth the hype, because we're all different. We all spell things differently. I do have a video showing you guys which fragrances that I blind bought and I regret blind buying. So for that question, to see the response to that question, y'all can go check that video out if you haven't already. I mentioned the fragrances that didn't quite work out for me, and I explained why they didn't work out for me in that video. But it's not to say that they weren't worth the hype. It's just saying that they weren't my cup of tea. So yeah. Question number 12, what is your favorite fragrance from your favorite house? So I had to figure out what my favorite house was, and I figured that since I had the most fragrances from this particular house, that it must be my favorite, or I at least love the house. So that is the house of Lancome. And so once I narrowed that down, I was able to narrow down which fragrance I think I enjoy most at the moment from that particular house, and that is Lancome La Nuit Trésor Nude. Y'all saw this in my last fragrance video. I told you guys this might be my favorite La Nuit. And not only that, I think it might be my favorite Lancome fragrance at the moment. Like I said, it's literally sweet coconut cream and vanilla. There's a bit of sharpness when you first spray it. I think it's from that bergamot note that it has. So it's like a slightly spicy, citrusy kick that it has. But on the skin, right after that first spray, it literally is sweet coconut cream and vanilla. It smells so warm and sensual and alluring and inviting, and it's so enveloping. Like when I'm wearing this, I'm in my own little cozy warm sensual scent bubble. But yeah, that is my favorite fragrance from my favorite house, Lancome La Nuit Trésor Nude. Okay, the last question. I feel like I did pretty good. We're gonna see when I get the editing though. Hopefully it's not too long. I'm gonna try to shorten it as much as possible. But the last question is, what is your most used fragrance? And I could literally say the Ed Hardy again, because I've been through, I don't even know how many bottles, maybe 3-4 bottles of this fragrance, more than any other fragrance in my collection, because like I said, it was my signature, so I was literally wearing it all the time. But I'm not gonna say that one. I'm gonna switch it up a little bit, and I'm gonna go with Si Passione, because that is my second most used fragrance, as in the fragrance that I've gone through the most bottles of. Y'all know I love this stuff. So that looks like. This is my second bottle. I've gone through another whole 100 ml bottle of this fragrance. But yeah, this is just a fresh, clean, slightly soapy, almost like shampoo, fruity floral fragrance. It's a bit sweet as well. I love this. I know a lot of people think it's generic. That's their prerogative. But to me, I don't think it is. Yeah, it's a fruity floral, but I feel like it's a sophisticated fruity floral. Like this has an air of sophistication to it. I said what I said. But yeah, I love her. I feel like this is one that I will probably always have in my collection because I love it and people love it on me. So I'm thinking it must smell great on me as well. So yeah, my second most used, but for this video, we're gonna say my most used fragrance, Steve Passione by Giorgio Armani. So yeah, guys, that was the last question. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am personally not gonna be tagging anybody because I think I was literally the last person to do this video. I think I was pretty late doing it, but I wanted to make sure I did it because I was tagged and you know, I don't want them to be like, oh, she just ignored my tag. Of course I didn't ignore y'all. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And doing that is more important than you guys know. Thumbsing up the video, commenting down in the comments, and subscribing. That really helps my channel out a lot. That allows people to be able to find me because YouTube won't recommend me otherwise. So if you don't mind, please give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Let me know your answers to these questions, or you can just pick a question and answer it randomly in the comments. Whatever you prefer. And subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.